get that bottle up.
Jason.
What's up?
This man threw 6 touchdowns on me and 7 picks on me.
Stop, Tim.
How the hell did that happen?
Stop, Tim. Get down.
Damn, you really got PS10. Damn, I want this. Dang. Man, you ain't doing it, big me. I did. Come on now.
What you gonna do?
I've been doing everything else.
Go on, eat yourself.
You'll come with 2 to 10 years.
Chadwick Boseman was always one for powerful, uplifting messages. News broke late on Friday, August 28, 2020, that the Black Panther star had passed away at the age of 43 after being diagnosed with colon cancer 4 years ago. Those official Twitter account broke news of his untimely death in an emotional statement written and released by his family. The last tweet from Boseman himself encouraged fans in the United States to do something important. Vote on Election Day, Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020. Boseman, who attended Howard University, one of the U.S.'s historically black colleges and universities,
here.
Followed by 3 hand clapping emojis and hashtags when we all vote, vote 2020. In the aftermath of Bozeman's death, both Harris and Biden took to Twitter to express their condolences. Harris wrote 2 tweets. In her first, she posted a photo of herself hugging Bozeman and smiling wide. The caption, "Heartbroken. My friend and fellow bison Chadwick Bozeman was brilliant, kind, learned, and humble. He left too early, but his life made a difference. Sending my sincere condolences to his family."
Vic did not destroy Trey like that. Jesus Christ.
Tiana. Get up here. Get up. Give me this stuff. Get up here in the bed. Tiana, get up here.
Shake the new one up? No, you didn't. You shook the new one up.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna
But
win,
did you
man?
shake it up?
Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the world still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who is the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10, 10, 10. Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. We heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. Yeah, we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Oh, you irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. Yeah, we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock.
Is everybody just done running man? Nobody running man coverage?
Paralyzed, I'm like a figure of 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a bear in a message. You the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess.
People finally gave up on it. They got the movie out of it.
Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down an air in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Tesla driving soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's around my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this loose think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Friends thinking this, and we just ran in the spot. And now we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot.
Shout out to 1800 building. Shout out to 1,000 subs. We cracked 1,000 subs. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate all the support.
When I'm doing numbers, all the mad, I'm dropping the bus, so they pull me in. They're mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other, think that they're the winning.
Keep
go
pounding.
and they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag, and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down.
Hi. Hi, Electrofly. Hi. Hi, Electrofly. Hi. Hey, Electrofly. Hey, I appreciate you stopping my stream, Electrofly. Hi. Hey, E-Fly. How did your stream go, E-Fly? Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. Freaking go, man. Why? I called you, like, I was saying hi. Hey! You should be feeling honored. You got 7, let's go! Woo! 7, baby! Zuli! Appreciate the follow, my boy. How we go, Zuli? Let's go! 6 hours and 40 minutes in this 12 hours. So what? Let's go. Hey, Lowe's, what day do you start school? You start the first show. Okay. Oh, shit. What? I had orientation. Oh, is that good or bad? What do you do during orientation? I just am learning a lot about life at the same time. I need to close my circle in my mouth. Damn, that got deep. It's lame? Fuck, that's tough. Or they're gonna ask you. So, like, do you have set times you have to be, like, at certain classes? Or do you just do it whenever? And it's, or, like, how do you do your online school? Okay. I feel it. Oh, cause Tuesday I got class at, I want to say 10 o'clock to 11, and then I got class at, what's my next block? So 10 to 11, and then I got one from 11:30 to 12:30, and I'm done. Bro, I'm so glad I only take 4 classes, but like I took hard class. Well, not like hard classes, but I took like hard classes. Oh shit.
Okay, cool, you can
Just
say
know I'm
that
setting
shit.
up some stuff to maybe start doing full time. Like you talking about like full time streaming, like full time content creation. Hey, what's up, man? You know I'm gonna be here the whole time rocking with you, bro. You know how we rock. I mean, I don't know. I just can't run halfback base better than some people, you know?
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it.
And then also, for one of my yo, what?
Girls head to toe designer. Drip. Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit.
Bro, that's just fucked up, man. That's really fucked up.
Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it.
They say a little number with you.
I got homies that can sleep without two.
I hope everything works out for you, bro. I really do. Like that's really just fucked up, bro.
Because I'm rich and popping in, yeah. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big.
I would never change, bro.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't
Bro, that shit is so bad.
West LA, that where you find me though. Touch a macho with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a
Let's
little
go!
bit.
We're
You
demons!
ain't talking big. Get out my way.
Turn the
little
random
bit.
faster. 38-12. Let's fucking go, Bose. Turn me up! Throw it somewhere. Throw the football. Don't call timeout.
You ain't doing anything with you fuck niggas. Fuck niggas. Shut up for the dust. You know, I know niggas all my life. I'm out on this shit. Step off that pole for you, because they gonna have to show me. I can tell my real, I don't tell them shit.
Rapping about this fucking life that I'm fucking living.
If it influences one thing in your head, I'm gonna get it, man.
Now even when I'm right, a nigga wrong, nigga won't see me gone. We probably get some bread, nigga. I ain't tripping on no bitch ass nigga. They hit a nigga in the stick bang, get the shit bag, nigga. Judge wanna see me sit back, but he probably cause his daughter wanna fuck with her the thick ass. My bitch ass don't kiss out. Definitely working niggas straight fine. Cause the bag half the time straight about slinging. Only chase the money trying to catch you outside.
stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me. Got a brand new visor. Yeah, you're free smart, but my bud's wiser. Yeah, get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, 'cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in the pool.
What did I miss?
I don't know what we have. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. It's triumphant. Let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment. Energy up my body, burning. My stomach keep on tight. Stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it. Gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, babe. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but then I'm trying to find me just like I got sex appeal. I think it's 'cause I work got a gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again.
That's you.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Detroit Lions.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP. This is Aaron Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Love here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Love from the gun. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
No, shit. Get him. Yes, sir.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at the 34. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On second down, Freeman. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up third down.
And it looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Urban to return. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
I'm the better athlete. Tell me I'm not the better athlete. Tell me I'm not the better athlete right now. Tell me right now I'm not the better athlete. I want to hear it. I want to hear I'm not the better athlete.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Second and 10. Love fires that quickly outside. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Joe, appreciate the 40 in the building. If y'all new, man, make sure I hit that follow button, man.
On 3rd down, Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Green Bay's 3rd-year punter, J.K. Scott, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. Johnson on the return. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and the Lions will take over.
Their own 47-yard line.
Oh, my God. Of course he can't drive this game. Yep. They don't want to see me winning. They want to see me having attention.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy. You do. Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and
now
out.
they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. From just shy of midfield, Stafford, it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved down to an early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This weak box shit needs to go, bro. Weak box pissing me off.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions' 43-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Love, they go play action now. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And 3.
Working with a 2nd and 3. On the draw, this will be Freeman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at the 20.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And 8 yards.
Stafford to his 2nd-year tight end, Hockenson, for a Lion 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made at the
pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Here's Bowden. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A gain of 5. First down, Detroit.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run, Devontae Freeman. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Packers' 49-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down, Love. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
25-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
2nd and 9 at the 6-yard line.
So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Again, they'll run with Freeman. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Devontae Freeman.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 2nd down and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On 1st down, Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brings up second and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And it's incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. Love. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
22-yard line.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Freeman again. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run it with Johnson. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Good job there defensively to push them back on 1st down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score, but you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll look to run with Freeman. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. On the carry, it's Budden. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Nick Bawden taking it in. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game.
Lining up for the point after.
And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They scored.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Again, it's Jones, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On play action. Love to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Love took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Love. And that's complete to Lewis. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit to tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Love, complete. This is Lewis. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Stafford. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of
another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. 10, and he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's another big shot dodge there defensively. Now just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. That is is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
7.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he is out of bounds here. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got it out. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Crosby for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
16, Lions 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man, Ty Johnson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air. Snap.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Will Redmond. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll They'll keep on the ground with Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Love looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
At their own 2-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Green Bay, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Game over, time's up. Play my cards dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key, but contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since I'm young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since I'm young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper, was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up, lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go. I get it go.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit.